Alright. I think I'm live. Test, 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 test. Test. Alright. Wow, that's some latency. God damn. Alright. Well, that's YouTube for you. Alright, so I suppose we'll start real quick by sharing my deck. So it's a Witchcrafter deck mixed with some Splash Dogmatica and some Shaddoll. Not very good at this game or an expert or anything, but I like Shaddoll. I like Witchcrafter. I used them originally in my... I have this, like, Dogmatica Shaddoll deck with Alistair mixed in and stuff. I liked using it, so I ripped Alistair out, threw a couple of the better, like, Dogmatica Shaddoll combos in, and then I stuck them into my half-completed Spellcaster deck. I call them Spellcaster, but it's Witchcrafter. And this is the idea of my... I don't want that card. Weird. Alright. The idea is to use this card, like this Spellcaster, but I don't have like half of these cards. It doesn't show for some reason right now, but I don't have half of those cards, so wasn't able to do that. So for now, I've been playing while I'm trying to get those cards with this Witchcrafter Shaddoll Dogmatica deck. I've been having a whole lot of fun, and the goal of today's stream while I do this is to use this funny card that I finished crafting. Her whole thing that I have her in here is because getting 4-effect monsters with Dogmatica isn't terribly hard. With Witchcrafter, it's a little harder since all they do is Witchcrafter Madame. Not terribly bad, though. So it should be decently feasible, especially since I can use one of the enemy's monsters. So I think I can do some funny stuff like eating their Sky Strikers or something, which would then prevent some of the other stuff where, like, what's that one card called? Borrelsword Dragon or Access Code Talker. I'm hoping to use it. So we're just going to hop back in. I've been stuck in Gold 3 all damn day. I hate Eldlick so much. They keep me down here, I swear to God. Should probably make a thumbnail. That's very much still going to be copyrighted. I suppose I'll fucking make one as I play, because some of these fucking decks take forever. Okay. So, I suppose I'll explain how Witchcrafter works starting here. And kind of what I do with Witchcrafter, because I like to think that I have my own little spin on it, even if I'm not very creative. So, firstly here, Witchcrafter's whole thing is like 90% of their cards have this condition. You contribute a card and discard a spell. Special summon one Witchcrafter from your deck. Any Witchcrafter, really. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So, that's basically the idea. And, since they can discard some spells, what I like to do is if I get this spell, I don't have a way to, like, draw it from the deck. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. Type thing. I like to put it into the graveyard to use it to summon, specifically Witchcrafter Madame first thing first. That's usually what I do. And then I grab this, and it allows me to summon either of the hands from my deck, which is pretty cool. In this particular case, I pulled the left hand, and that's just kind of lucky for me. It's extremely lucky, actually, but do that, and then I have a full field all monster negate. Doesn't work on spells or traps, which really sucks, especially against like pendulum decks or synchro decks. Or basically, it just sucks because I can only do it once, and if I mistime it, then I get really fucked. Either way, though, this woman, she's really good. When she's in your graveyard, you can banish her, and you can put any Witchcrafter, spell, or monster, or even traps into your graveyard as well. So it allows me to put some stuff in, and if you don't know, Witchcrafter just pulls their spells out of the graveyard at the end of their turn, like what I'm about to do here. So I usually put Buy Street into my graveyard, because Buy Street allows me to be destroyed more than once, so I can't be hit with like Raigeki, or it stops like things like what's that one thing called? Numeron decks, you know, that stupid shit like that. The one turns. This deck can even stop like double or nothing, or double or nothing. I don't remember what it was called, but it like Utopia decks, one turn kill type decks. So it's a pretty fun deck. I have a whole lot of fun with it. It's not the best deck. I'm not gonna pretend like it is. I just like having fun with it. So sorry, I wasn't looking. What'd they do? Oh, they set a trap. Okay. Well, we're gonna set our own, and that'll be it. We're gonna pass turn. See, sometimes it's a control stall decks apparently or something like that. I've been told. So I'm not always gonna have like necessarily what would be the word? You know, I'm not gonna necessarily always have like the things I'd want to coming into my hand. But the whole idea is that if they're not doing anything, then I'm gonna win eventually. Actually, I had a 45 turn game one time, and that was the biggest headache. I ended up winning though, because of this really funny card that I'm gonna show you called Quintet Magician. If I can, I'll end up using it this stream, but I won't make any promise to do such a thing, because it is a very hard card to pull out of my deck, and it's certainly something, that's for sure. So that said, we can. So basically, Pottery is the exact same as this woman. She discards herself, or tributes herself, and discards a spell. And with that, I'm gonna summon my main attacker really, and like my main other form of control is this one card called Witchcrafter Hines. If my enemy would let me move. Okay, they have another Maxi. That's funny. So what I'm actually gonna do first is I'm gonna summon this woman again, and I'm gonna pop her ability, because it doesn't look like he has a. Actually, he just summoned a card, so maybe it could be bad, but oh no, I'll cry. Don't. I can't. Unbelievable. Okay. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. All right. You know, yeah. Okay. Do you target only spells? I forget my own cards sometimes. If you have no cards in your hand, you can banish this card and target one Witchcrafter card in your graveyard. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to my graveyard. I'm gonna pop this, and I'm gonna throw that trap into my hand so I can place it. I didn't know I could summon that card like that. That's really interesting, actually. All right, that's pretty cool. Basically what this card does is every turn I can get rid of one of these, like banished or graveyard actually, and then I can Dogmatica. Okay. And then I can put it back into my deck, and then take a random, not a random, a choice spell from my deck and put it in my hand. And I suppose I'll tell you what this woman does. Witchcrafter Madame. Basically, she has two effects. First is I can sacrifice any of my spells, except ones that are already placed down, unless they're Witchcrafter by Street. Or this one other one called Witchcrafter Scrolls or something like that. I'm actually gonna piss my pants. I hate that deck so much. You control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If they start a special summon from the hand, you can special summon one monster from your hand or graveyard. This probably isn't a good idea, but I'm gonna negate it. This deck sucks. I hate them so much. So basically, I'll show you now, though. Sorry, I just violently hate Lyrisk. It shuffles it into my deck, and then it gives me any spell I want. And the more spells I have, the better, because in general, I can, what would be the word? Excuse me. Give me just 1 second. Gonna need that. Alright, so it allows me to negate the effects of all the cards currently on the field, but I can only use it once, so I've used it now, and if he starts special summoning, I'm out of it. The other one is when I'm attacked, I can give myself 1,000 attack and defense per... I knew he'd have that. Unbelievable. Alright, fair enough. I can give myself 1,000 attack and defense per different spell I show. So if it was 2 Witchcrafter holidays, it'd only be 1,000. But because it's a Witchcrafter draping and a holiday, I can give myself 2,000. Well, we'll be sitting here for a minute. So, yeah. The reason why I hate this deck is it just keeps going. I'm sure that's like a, well, obviously type moment, but it just keeps going. It really does. Like, it'll go for 2 minutes straight, summon like 7, 8 links, and it's just absurd. It's a very powerful deck. This card can attack directly while this card has material. It can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of materials. So basically, it can do 400 times whatever materials it has. Once returned, you can detach one material from this card until the end of the turn. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle and take no card effects. That's a quick effect. So even if I did this, it wouldn't work. And so basically, it does 1,200 damage, I guess. No, 800 because it's only 2. Unless it's, I don't know. Alright, I'm back. Gonna keep that close on hand, I suppose. Jesus. Alright. So, this is a funny card. I don't like it. I've never actually seen them pull these before. So, alright, this isn't that bad though. First things first. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this back into my deck so I can pull it again. I'm gonna pull a card. It also baits any negates they might have. Come here, Chica. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. I wonder if this is just not a Tri-Brigade deck or something. Because usually I see these with Tri-Brigade Beast, Winged Beast or something and shit. It's all a nightmare against these cards, but it's looking like that might be it. Alright, well, let's get my Hanes out here. I've actually done, well, it doesn't matter what it is. If he tries to activate it, it'd get destroyed, so I guess it's not that bad. I was gonna say, I've fucked myself. I can't even use my own drapings to get rid of it, so it doesn't actually matter, though, in hindsight. Alright, so each of the Witchcrafters have their own, really fun, really special, like, graveyard effects. And, this woman, where was she? Pitwar has a really funny one. She says that, basically, you can draw a card, but you gotta discard one of your other Witchcrafter ones. And if you don't have a Witchcrafter card to discard, you banish the whole hand. So, it's usually good, but sometimes it can be a little funky if you're running stuff that isn't Witchcrafter. Which I am. It's not going to be funky for me right now, because I'm just going to discard Witchcrafter Drapings probably no matter what. But it might be able to give me an extra card, like an extra spell, and that would allow me to do stuff. So, it's going to be fun. I suppose worst case scenario gives me like something unusable for Dogmatica at this moment in time. Let's see, I'm gonna get a creation, collaboration, and gravecraft or holiday. So we'll add something to my grave and give it to myself. I think I used this already on my own turn, right? Yeah, I did. That was the first thing I did. That's right. Alright, so I don't need to activate that. Let's get... I guess we'll send you to the graveyard. Well, let's draw a card. Let's see. I can also use, I think I can use her to, like, if I get, like, for example, if I didn't use this woman already and I'd pulled her, I could have put her into the graveyard type thing. So there's a whole lot of cool stuff you can do with her. Though it's not, you know, always that you'll be able to do that. So, like, Gemini, I don't use her as often, or Genie? I'm going to assume that's Geni. Geni, I don't use her as often. Her thing is that, like, she can target a spell in your graveyard and then banish it. Specifically Witchcrafter, by the way. And then banish it with herself. And then it can be, she does the spell effect. So, like, if I wanted to use Witchcrafter Creation again, I'd throw her in. And then I'd be able to do that. However, I don't. Let me double check reading their materials. All battle damage you take from involving this Wixie is also inflicted to your opponent. I'm not going to hit that card. So she'll be able to prevent herself from being destroyed, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's what it's going to do. What? Oh, no. I suppose I could have negated the effect or something by tossing out Buy Street, but it's not worth it. At least I don't think it is. I could be wrong. Whoops, I was muted. Sorry about that, guys. Guys, as if I have anyone viewing. That's pretty funny. Alright, that doesn't really matter though. So what is he doing? Once per turn, you can detach one material, add one level monster from your deck. Okay. All battle damage you take from battles involving this card are inflicted. Yeah, I was thinking about negating, but he's got the ability to like link summon right now. I'm in a really bad position currently, so I'm not even gonna mess with that. Link summon right now. Okay, buddy, come on. What are you doing? Well, if he'd ever fucking delay his turn, I suppose we'd get going. Yeah, maybe I should change my description and say not that I hate Eldlick, that I just hate Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a joke, by the way. I don't actually, but sometimes I'm thinking maybe I do. Your opponent cannot target this card. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy one other. During the end phase, you can special summon one of those cards. Okay. Now, what worries me here is he's technically, I think, got a link 4 there. Which means he could have access code talker. I've seen it before with these decks. Do you think he has access code talker? No, I don't think he does. Also, I'm kind of annoyed my Dogmatica punishment isn't gonna do things right now, I guess. I'll have to negate this. I don't want to take the damage. I guess we'll just negate with Unveiling, because I'm not really going to be summoning any spell Witchcrafters cards in my hand. So, that'll be that. Okay, dropped frame 0, that's good to see. Alright, you know, this stream is going surprisingly well. I was worried my internet might not be able to handle streaming or something, but it's doing pretty well for itself. It is doing pretty well. Let's go. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Oh, I can't target this card with effects. But since I negated it, I can, question mark. Please work. This is like this card. I don't want to say that because that's not necessarily true per se, but it is like kind of their bread and butter. So I'm also going to pop this. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Hein, she has the ability to look at a face-up card and say, get the hell out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna pop this one with Dogmatica. Pop this one with Lyrisk. What card did I choose? Oh no, I didn't choose a card. That's right. I didn't actually pop it yet. And then I'm gonna do something even funnier. Watch this. So my whole hand is built, or my whole extra deck pretty much is built with Dogmatica in mind. Dogmatica doesn't use the extra deck; it just sends them to the grave. So I have a whole lot of on-grave effects in my. I don't like that. Stop that. Okay, well, that's upsetting. Okay. I don't know what just hit him, but I'm gonna kill him this turn. Okay. I need to do this carefully. Carefully. Okay. Let me double check something. You're not there. You're not there. Perfect. So we're gonna pop this. All right. So we're gonna discard this card right here. We're gonna activate this effect. We're gonna toss whatever that is up there just for safety's sake into their hand again. Just to get it out of here. Get it out of my way, you know? No. I cannot believe this. Did he really negate? Did he pay half of his LP to negate a card that was going to destroy his trap card? I think he did. And now I don't even need to do the second one. Well, I'll tell you what I was going to do, I guess. Anyways, I was going to Genie or Jedi the collaboration and put it on this one so I could attack for a total of like 8,000 plus damage. But I don't need to anymore. And that's my first win. That was a 30-minute game. That's why I hate Lyric. I truly do. Alright, let's get this going. What the fuck is a rescue cat? I've never seen that deck before. It's pretty exciting, I guess, but... Alright, I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna ignore that. Gonna, you know, if I don't look at it, it can't hurt me. You know? Alright, so we're getting Dogmatica cards this time. Depending on what happens here, this might just be a total loss. Not because of the Dogmatica cards, just because the rest of my hand is kind of mediocre in general. That's okay, though. So, unfortunately, this card isn't actually that great to pull in a starting hand. Dogmatica Floor. I'm sure most people would probably know what Dogmatica does, but if you don't, she's cool. She's funny. If there's another Dogmatica card on the field, and there's any special summoned card from the or like the extra deck, specifically from the extra deck, by the way, if you use something to pull it back out of the graveyard, it doesn't count. Insufferable, but it doesn't count. So, I don't have anything to do here while we wait on this guy to do stuff. So give me 1 second. I'm going to actually make a better thumbnail. Is he waiting on me? He is. Whoops. Sorry about that. Did I not export it? I'm so sorry. I lost my export. I don't know what happened. Where is it? Why is it there? Stop that. Okay. Well, getting started. Let's read them. When the synchro card is summoned, you can draw cards until you have 2 cards in your hand. He has 2 of those. Okay. This card gains if this card is discarded to the graveyard. Okay. It doesn't look like they have anything that can stop me from getting stuff going. So I'm gonna hope for the best here. Hope that I don't end up crying is what I'm really gonna end up doing. Here we go. Yeah, this is going well. Shadowsism's also not a cool card to pull immediately, so all around some pretty unfortunate stuff going there. Can't be helped, I suppose. Yeah, I will say, sometimes my deck doesn't end up being the most consistent because of that, and it's extremely infuriating, but it'd be like that. Alright, let's see. Do I want to try and get rid of those? No, I need the spell in my hand. So what I'm going to do here, this isn't the way it's meant to be used, and it's probably a bad idea, to be honest, so I'm aware of that if you're curious or shitting your pants at me. But I'm going to just summon that. And then I'm going to pass to attack phase. Basically, that's a level 5. I'm worried about that. Let's kill that. I'm going to activate his effect. That will give him 3,000 attack. It's the battle step. No. Pass 1 more turn. It's the damage step. Here we go. Now I'm going to reveal to him my card. And I can use it on my turn as long as I'm fighting a monster and give myself 1,000 more attack. That's what it's really about. That's kind of the, Dogmatica niche, I suppose. And then I'm going to add... Buy street only affects Witchcrafter, by the way. So it's not a good option for anything that isn't Witchcrafter. It's very unfortunate sometimes like that, but it is how it is. Witchcrafter Scroll is really good, but also not super important. Still doing my card. Yeah, not super important. That's how it is. Um, there's just nothing that can be said there about that. Well, if this guy would let me play, we'd get going on to the rest of the stage, but I'll be right back. Alright, I apologize. Oh, Trishula. Okay. When this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. Okay. So it looks like I don't have a choice here. I have to negate his effect. Which isn't fun, being forced to do things, but if it works, then it works. Sometimes that's problematic, like I said a moment ago. Not being able to choose when I do things, because sometimes it means I die either way, and that's as cool as that is. It'd be like that, though. It's unfortunate. Pot of Avarice. Alrighty. That's really good for him. Nice. That is one of the things that I do get a little angry about sometimes, which with Witchcrafters, excuse me, is Madame only affects monsters. Hines or Haynes, whatever her name is, can only do face-up spell and trap cards. So if it's face down, this deck, and it's in the back row, this deck can't touch it, really. It's not 100% accurate and true. I can technically with solely, I believe, with this card here, Elder Entity Nitis, but that requires me to have a Dogmatica card on the field, and I have about 4 of those, so it's not always going to be happening. I think I'm running like a 43 card deck or something like that too, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It goes how it does. That fuck. He took my card. Quite ironic, isn't it? That's the card I want to fucking... I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Did it go into the graveyard? It did. That's not so bad, I guess. I'm not sure. I guess what I'll do next turn is I'll probably summon this woman, throw out this card, bring out this woman, and then I'll force a the grave thing into my hand so I can summon Madame straight back. That's not cool. He just committed suicide. Okay. That's not based at all, actually. If this card synchro summon is owner is destroyed by card effect or by is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one. Okay, so don't destroy it by card is what it's telling me. Gotcha. You know what's funny? You know what's really funny? So a lot of Witchcrafter decks I run into don't have more than one of them, but I run two Madams. It fucks with my consistency ever so slightly, and sometimes I do see her pop up in my starting hand, and I brick. However, it's just so important to have a Madame that if it gets destroyed, like right here, I would have been fucked. There's just nothing I'd be able to do. At best, I'd have like her out on the field. Maybe I think she's already been destroyed actually. Maybe that was the other game. That must have been the other game. Or maybe I'd have the other one with like 2,000 attack. I guess I could put Hines on the field, but overall, just there's not much I could do there. So, all right, it's gonna put those back on the field and put that back in my hand. Yeah, dude, I love Witchcrafter. By the way, they're such a fun deck. They make sometimes because they are like a control stall deck, I suppose, and very much so in the sense. And then their like big thing is actually fighting monsters, I believe. Just hitting them with collaboration, fighting a monster, putting one of your cards at like 7,000 attack, and then hitting the person twice. You can do some cool stuff with them. I'm sure there's a couple of like really inconsistent Witchcrafter one-turn kills that you could do with them. However, I just like their card deck. They're really cool. I thought about running them with like that Grasslook screener and then running a 60 card deck, but I'm really scared of doing that. And I don't want to like craft a bunch of cards to go run it and then find out I really don't like the deck. So I haven't done it yet. I haven't tried the idea. So it's pretty good deck. Actually, what I like about this card, I don't know if I actually mentioned it yet. I probably did. Is I can throw it into my hand because all it does is allow me to draw a card when I destroy a monster. So it's a good effect, but it's not that good of an effect. And what other it does is allow me to discard it with my other discarding effects. So I use it basically as a discard, so I don't have to discard something from my hand. And that way I can keep things in my hand, and I also don't have to discard my Witchcrafter by street. That way I can stop things like half Fiberix without being forced to do anything here. Now, question is, what do I want to do? Okay. Yeah. So this is good right here. Go on, buddy. What? During your opponent's main phase, you can banish this card, special summon one tuner from your extra deck. Okay. This should be the one in my hand. Yeah, so perfect. Now I actually like having two of these on the field in case they like blow up something in the back line, and because unless they blow up the whole back line, it doesn't change anything. So I like having two of them. There. Technically, it's nice to have one in my hand. That way I can use it for the effect. But later in the game, it won't even matter. You can discard one card and then target one card your opponent controls. If this card is synchro summoned, is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can draw one card. Okay. Okay. I can't destroy this by a monster effect, I believe. By an opponent's card. Oh, no, it's destroyed by an opponent's card. I'm not sure if I could negate it and then destroy it, but it's probably not worth testing. You can special summon one Trishuli Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Its attack becomes 3,000, then half the attack of any face-up monsters your opponent controls also negate their effects. That's pretty powerful. That seems like a grave effect, too. That seems kind of ripped. Okay. For now, I'm just going to worry about the Coral Dragon. If this synchro command card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can draw a card. I guess him drawing a card isn't preferable, but it's not as bad as leaving it alive. I hope I lose the game because of the card or whatever they draw. I think that'd be very funny. I can't destroy that card. If this synchro summon card is in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card. I suppose this would be a really good spot right here to use Goddess of the Underworld if I get enough cards to do so. So, I suppose that's going to be our end goal now. So yeah, unless he has the ability to destroy 2 cards with something, which isn't uncommon, he can't kill any of my monsters on this turn unless he attacks them more than once. Or if he, I guess, destroys them, but, you know. It's good, but obviously there's limitations. Alrighty, let's see, what's he playing? When this card is in your graveyard, you can discard 1 fabled monster to your graveyard, except him. So he's going to probably summon something with that. That being the case, I'm going to leave it alone. Yeah, because my guess is he summons something here. And if he does that... Yep, figured. He's going to... Interesting. So yeah, he's going to try and summon something here and then either link or probably synchro, considering that's what his deck seems to be doing mostly. Beast Tuner, yeah. So what level was that monster? 2. He's going to go for a level 5, question mark? Either way, I expect it to come out on the field. You can discard a monster and special summon, and if you do special summon, yeah. And then he can special summon 1 level 2 or lower fabled monster from the hand as well. That's pretty annoying. So yeah, he's going to be summoning a whole bunch, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. No matter what happens, he's going to have... He could even synchro summon a level 4, level 5. I suppose he could do above that too. Make it a... what would be the thing, a 7? Yeah, a 7. So, 7 would be pretty insufferable. There are some really good synchro summons that are level 7. I don't actually know, I don't know all the synchro stuff. I don't mess with them. I've fucked with a whole lot of XYZ. I've messed with links. I know which ones make me cry, but for synchros, I just know that they're white. So yeah, he's going to summon... Oh, I suppose I could have stopped him from summoning that card, but at the same time, he's got something there that he's going to be able to link summon, and I want to be prepared for that. Or not link summon, synchro summon, or link summon, I guess, too, because I think that's effect, and they're both effects. So yeah, 2 effect monsters. He could do something here. It's awful, though. Synchro summoning his decks are pretty damn strong. They're really cool, though. I'll admit that, at least. So, wow, look at his whole field. Well, either way, what I'm going to be going for is trying to live and just summon cards, and then I'm going to tribute, or not, I don't think it counts as tributing, but I'm going to use this card to link summon this woman, and then I'll be having a blast, to be honest. I'll be having an absolute blast. She seems like such a good staple card in general, because, like, of course, you know, you need to have at least 4 monsters on the field, or things that can... No, you need at least 4, because it's 4 effect monsters, right? So yeah, you need at least 4, and then you can take one of your opponents. I guess you can do it with 3 if you have, like, a Link 2 or something, and then you could take one of your opponents and count it as 4, but, like, you still need stuff, so... Fabled Einrath. Discard is special summoned. Your opponent can discard 1 card to negate this effect. Otherwise, you can draw 2 cards, and if you discard 1 card, then discard 1 card. The monster is sent from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can target one of those monsters. Special summon it to the field, to your field, but negate its effect. So he's going to summon 2 cards. And then he has another synchro summon. Discard 1 card to negate the effect. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm sorry. The Shaddoll is a really good card. I'm not using it right now, though. And if I really need to, I'm pretty sure instead of... I'd normally discard this Shaddoll to put it into my hand, but I think I can just discard... Give me access. There we go. God damn it. I think I can discard this one, and if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 spell. Yeah, I can add it to my hand from the graveyard, so I'll be able to work it with that. When this card is synchro summoned, draw 2 cards. He's not going to be able to draw then, right? Certainly not, yeah. Okay, well, seems like that's a yeah. Jesus, he's still not done. What an interesting deck, though, being able to discard and summon. I wonder, well, I mean, I suppose I can see how strong it is for myself right now, but I wonder if there's, like, what you can do with it. Obviously, it makes getting, like, link climbing look like a breeze, I imagine, as well as synchro climbing, but what is he going to do with that, other than that he can? Oh, yeah, but I'm being really conservative with... What the fuck? No! Not the wing synchro, fuck! When another monster effect is activated, quick effect, you negate the activation, and if you do, destroy the monster. This card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack until the end of this turn. Now bear with me here. Let's test. So I'm going to do something he has to. He actually, like, has to. He has to worry about this. He can't not. Right? So I'm going to destroy it. Or I'm going to threaten to anyways. He's going to negate. I'm going to negate his negate. So Witchcrafter by Street, I should be able to get rid of it on this turn, and I should still be able to be immune to, like, dying, or I should be able to still die twice with each card. Negated, destroyed. That's good to know, because that card gives me a lot of trouble, like a lot of fucking trouble. All right. Ooh, Magician's Left Hand. That's just icing on the cake, to be honest, right now. However, I still can't destroy that card right now, and that's problematic. That is problematic, yeah. So, alright, I can put these cards back on at the end of this turn. Close that. Give me just 1 second. Okay, it doesn't seem like I was able to do that. I'll have to figure that out later. I'm trying to figure out how thumbnails work with YouTube live streaming. It's my first time doing it, so. You have declared battle. It's unfortunate that I don't have more cards in my hand to like show him to do more damage, but it's how it is, you know. Anything else I can do? It's, if he didn't have that negate there, I'd say like, ooh, screw it, I could destroy him, but I don't know about that. I just don't know. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't suicided it yet. Because he should be able to just do that, yeah? I don't know. I really just don't know. I'm only safe so long as I have a spell card in my hand, and I'm pretty sure he knows that. Pot of Avarice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's upsetting, but there's nothing I can stop about that. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to, like I said before, negate with this. Hein? I'm gonna call it Hein. He can destroy it, but it doesn't negate, so if I destroyed that spell, it'd still go in. No, they wouldn't. When this card is activated, you can send one fabled monster from your deck to the graveyard. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but I feel like I have to. Because if I'm not, I really don't know. He put that monster back in his hand, so what he's probably going to try and do is summon a couple things and take one of my cards to summon her. He's going to suicide it now. I wonder if I can, what I can do here. I doubt Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Bearer often gets used to suicide itself. Okay. And the effects are already negated. Is this a permanent negation? Also negate their effects. I hope that's not permanent. If that's permanent, I will lose, I guess, but... Oh no. It's permanent negation. Oh no. Okay. So we're gonna do, do not disconnect, I swear to God. Do not disconnect. Do not. I know disconnecting for him would be worth it for me or something, but please don't disconnect. Please. Okay, thank God. Alright, so... This really isn't good. Oh, you know what? Her. I can do her. Okay. Cool. I didn't want to fucking win any... I didn't want to have a fair fight anyways, I guess. Give me one moment. My friend wants my stream or something, I think. All right, well, we're gonna go into maybe another game or two. I don't want to stream for too long, but it's getting kind of late tonight, and I do need to be heading to bed. Well, I guess I don't need to be heading to bed. I just don't want to be up too late. Oh, dude, I should totally stream Genshin Impact next. That'd be funny. What the fuck is this? This is garbage. What the fuck is this? This has got to be the fattest prick I've ever seen. Holy shit. You know, if this man fucking... What's he... Maxi. It's got to be Maxi. Alright, so... This really isn't good. Okay. Well, there is something I can do here, I guess. I don't know how effective this will be, but let's get it going, I guess. So now we pray for a miracle here is actually what we do. Oh boy. Holy shit, we got it. No fucking way. Dude, this is actually... You know what? I've got the fucking power of God and anime on my side. That's right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's fucking right. I want you to know that I bricked, by the way. There's zero reason I come back from this. I absolutely got lucky. There's no ifs and or buts about that. I'm just extraordinarily lucky. That's usually not true, by the way. So that's just raw fucking luck right there. I think that's got to be one of the worst starting hands I've ever had. And it only got saved by the fact that I pulled a 1 and 2 card from a 30-something card deck. So I want you to know that that's not the typical usual Logan playing fucking Master Duel. Usually I get my balls clapped. I think that's pretty funny, actually. But that's okay. That's okay. 2 people watching. Who the fuck is it? Ah, bastards. All right, you know, fair enough. Streaming 4-8. I do? All right, sorry about that. My IRL friend was engaging in a layer of tomfoolery with me. Vision hero? Mm, either I die or Buddy, you're not gonna attack the fucking Salamangreat, are you? Buddy. Buddy. You're not gonna attack the Salamangreat, are you? Fellas, you think he attacks the Salamangreat? Yeah, okay. You know what? He attacks the Salamangreat. That's coked. Congrats. You lose. He must have. I don't know, man. Hero decks are certainly something. I've had a couple cases where I just get clapped by them. I've also had a couple of cases where like I just embarrass them. I don't know what to really say about it, to be honest. Because like this is a bad hand. He could really mess with me here if he like pulled out a card that could do slightly more damage than I can put out. So I'm very glad he is dog water apparently. My stomach's growling. That's fine. All right. Yeah. Sometimes the turns just look like this though. I gotta just place a card, pass, place a card, pass. All right. Add that to my hand. That rat. He didn't do it, did he? He didn't do what I think he did he? No. Okay. He didn't. Mask change. What is he doing? Let's see. Target one hero monster you control. Send it to the graveyard. Also, after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon one masked hero. With the same attribute the original card had. So he's going to summon a dark card, I suppose. He's not negating my unveiling, is he? Nope, he's just summoning that. Any card you're sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. I hate those motherfuckers. What would happen if I mean, it'd be sent to the graveyard first, so I suppose it would get thrown there before the negate procs. That's the one. We'd have to see. I think after this, I'll do one more game and I'll show you guys my my like most favoritist deck in the whole wide world. It's Rika. Very fun deck. It's not very good. It's pretty consistently bad. Um, I like it though. It's got a very cute girl on the front, so that's always a bonus. Once per turn, if your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand, except during the draw phase or the damage step, you can banish one random card. Wait, hold on. Yeah, one random card from the opponent's hand. Interesting. I'm worried about this. I think if I do this, I could theoretically target the Masked Hero Dark Law. and I could destroy it. On the other hand, though, this says send one monster with an equal or higher attack from your extra deck to the graveyard, and if you do, destroy that monster. So it would be sending it, but this card says if it's going to be sent to the graveyard, it would be banished instead. So I don't think it would make it to the graveyard. I think it would just be banished and then lost. Which means that I need to get rid of that card or negate his effect first. So it'd be how it is, I suppose. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to that creation card for now. I can pull it out later if I get lucky. I kept the unveiling, by the way, so I could potentially use it. No. You can't do this to me. You can't do this. No, 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 you can't do this to me. No, 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 no. If he doesn't take my card, I'll be surprised. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I'm pretty sure he did that before the negate went off. So I think it got negated. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I can do this. All right. Okay, now the question is, what card do I want to... So I have the Shadal. If I wanted to summon the card I want to summon, I'd have to have another dark monster. Because I think you only allow me to do from my stuff, from your field or graveyard, but I cannot... Yeah. So I can't use the opponent's, which would be pretty convenient. However, I can't. It's not an invoked, so I guess it makes sense. Which means I need a Shadal. I need a Shadal and a dark monster in there, which isn't going to happen. So in that case, I guess I'll send him there and be able to special summon Maximus. Actually, yeah, maybe Ecclesia then Maximus, something like that though. For now though, let's go get this 2,000 damage out of the way. What is that? What is that? What the what? You can place this card. If this card is treated, you contribute one hero monster, special summon this card. I see. I understand. I'm not sure I understand. I'll actually be honest here. Now, I'm gonna place a certain card down first, solely because... Alright, well, thank you for joining my stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. That will be the end for today. Hey, Ash Blossom. Alright, fair enough. The whole sending card there negated that entire card. Just gone. That's very fun. What is he doing? Is he summoning? No, it's his turn. 'Cause... 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 ' you think that would count? No, it's treated as a continuous trap. Special summon. Fuck. I'm screwed. Looking at my only spells in the graveyard or the banish zone. I suppose I'll keep playing just to see, you know, it's not a lost game yet. See what I can turn around. It's definitely not a one game, though, that's for sure. You can attribute that guy, I imagine, and, yep. Summon that and something else. The question is if I think he has the ability to get a polymerization out of his hand. So, I'm going to say I don't think he does. Negate. This could be a blunder. We'll tell. This could be, to be honest, this could cost me the game, but we'll find out. So, yeah, either of two things happen here. He's bricked, and he can't do anything, or he link summons and I cry. Just use skill drain. If you say skill drain, I'm kicking you out of my fucking... Alright. How do I put user in timeout? Sorry, Casey, goodbye. Did it put you in timeout? Oh no. How do I untime you out? Oh. Whoops. That's a lot of seconds. Holy shit. Hold on. I wonder. Casey, I killed you on accident. How do I untime you? Is there a way to untime you out? Alright. Shut the fuck up with your skill drain, swear to God. Alright. I wanna get at least one game with this deck in before I stop streaming. So this is the tier 0 meta deck, Rika. With the all the staple highlights like Rika, and Rika, and Rika, and Rika again. Rika won last time. Just kidding, one more Rika. But you thought that'd be the last Rika, so I'll have to hit you with one more Rika. Then we have Rika the spell card, Rika the flurries, Rika the trap card, and the other Rika trap card. Now I know what you're thinking. That's it, right? No more. Then we got Rika the other XYZ, and then we got Rika the final XYZ. That's all my Rikas. So we're gonna go ahead and duel in with this. Bro, Rika isn't bad, bro. I assure you. I hope I brick immediately. I hope I do. I hope I brick. Okay, well, I didn't brick, but if they now, alright, so I guess that means they don't tend to Ash Blossom me. Probably. This would be more beneficial if I proc it, but this would be safer. Naturally, I ain't no fucking loser. Balls to the walls. We're going for the beneficial nonsense. Paid off. Fair enough. Eating good tonight. Alright, so we have this in my hand. Bro, Rika doesn't brick, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Rika doesn't brick. Alright. So, we're going to pop that down. It's not going to do anything this turn, but it's there for next turn. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to set these cards. Basically, what Rika does, this person allows me to give myself any Rika card from my deck. Really good. I have about 10 of her. I somehow still brick quite often. Not actually quite often. It's like a brick once every out of 10 games. Not even sometimes. What I can do with this woman is I can tribute any card on the field. On my field, excuse me. What the fuck can he do? If he Ash Blossoms this somehow, I'd actually lose my shit. Okay. Well, he didn't. So, Snowdrop Rika can tribute and summon herself and another card. And then, she can make them both level 8 by targeting herself. Once they're both level 8, I can summon the boss card of this deck, Teardrop Rika. Pretty good deck. I do enjoy it. Alright. Now with this said, she has the ability to tribute any card on the field. Her gimmick is she can only do it twice, though. There's no way to actually give her a second, like, what would be the word? There's no way to give her more than any more, like, card materials, I suppose. Okay. So, reinforcement of the army. Motherfucker. Sky Striker deck. Alright, well, I'll give you a spoiler. I lose, like 7 to 8 games with the Sky Striker deck. Rika almost has no, like, control as far as spells and traps go. Yeah, pretty much. So, I won't be doing anything this turn, at all. Against him, really. And Sky Striker is a funny thing that, like, says if it ends up in the graveyard because of this or that. then fuck you, I guess. So I probably won't be able to win here. I'll try my best though. Depending on how long this game lasts, I might do another. I might just stop it after this game. What's he destroying? Are you kidding me? You can just destroy a monster. That's unbelievable. It's actually my first Sky Striker I've seen in a while. So, be how it is, I suppose. And of course, he's destroying both that and the fucking trap. That's my thing, so. Are you dumb? He must have another plan. I don't know. Certainly he's just stupid. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So unfortunately, I'm in a position where I can't actually, yeah, so this card gives me the most trouble, Sky Striker. I don't have a way to stop it. That's actually genius. He negates my thing, I suppose. Although, I guess it didn't work. Alright, I thought it was going to negate it and allow him to take it anyways. I was going to be, like, based, I guess. Yeah, so, I won't be getting one turn at least, but at least I don't think I will be. It'd be very funny if I do. I don't think I'll be getting one turn, though. However, I'm already in a bad spot. That's not very fun. Trying to not swear while I stream. I think it'd probably be a bad look for me if I did. But I truly despise Sky Strikers. I fucking hate them so much. Is he gonna hit me for more damage? Yeah, he is. I think that's based. So what is that? 3,000 damage he did in total? Yeah. Does he get to summon another card? I swear to God. What'd he send? What'd he send? Oh. Hmm. That's just another card that allows him to take my card and put it on his field. What the fuck is the difference? That's stupid. I hate Sky Strikers, dude. Unfucking believable. Look at this bullshit, dude. Sound like a CERN fucking someone. What the fuck is that? That's the other thing that gives me an issue. I just have no protection against being blown up. So I explode. I know, genius, but truly. I die, actually, is really funny. That's what happens. I guess he can't actually use it until his next turn, but the problem is it doesn't even target, so like I have things oh actually I guess it does. But I don't know what he's doing. Stop that. Motherfucker. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Should I just surrender? Probably. Stop that. Okay. Sorry. I'm just focusing because I never win against Sky Strikers. I just never do. It's a quick effect, but I feel like I almost have to. So, yeah. Does this allow? It does. Certainly, it doesn't. Okay. Now, yeah, I was gonna say he's debating on whether or not he wants to take my monster or not. Okay, take it, I guess. Yeah, so I don't think I actually stopped him. I'm pretty sure he has stuff already set up so fucking well that he's just gonna be able to use and give himself stuff, and I'm not gonna actually stop him, but I really wanted a cool game that I could show you, show like I guess off the Rika deck, but I just didn't. Man, this sucks. Fucking hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfucking believable. That's okay. Is it my turn still? Hello? Oh, it's only one turn? I I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Yeah. I knew that he was gonna do that. And then he has the other thing that allows him to like special summon my cards. He just what? You can use that more than once? That's fucking so stupid. They can recycle that. What? Oh, you're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. That's this Sky Strikers makes me angry, man. I'm sorry. What the fuck? What is he doing? What is he doing? Effect Veiler? What is? Am I? Oh, I know what he's doing. Actually, never mind. Watch this. He pulls out Oh yeah, no. He still pulls it out. Um, he pulls out a very funny woman. Not man, not woman, a man. Access code talker. Yeah, he guaranteedly pulls out access code talker. Like, almost guaranteedly he pulls out Axis Code Talker. Yep, there he is. I don't have anything on my board for him to clear, but he's going to give himself the 5,300 attack, and he wins. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do one more game. That'll probably take me around the 2-hour mark, and then I'll be done with this stream. Hopefully, we get a Eldlick deck so I can also rage at that. That'd be, really cool. At least I get to go first. So, basically what Rika deck is actually good at, though, is solely and entirely tributing monsters. That's all it does. So, I actually already have one of those cards. I'm going to grab one of these so I can get stuff going. It doesn't look like they have any sort of Ash Blossom, so we're going to do this. I'm doing some things just solely because I can. Right now, it might be like cocky or something, but I think it's worth it. So we'll do this as well. And we're going to summon this card, defense face up. This card over here. We're going to tribute himself. And then we're going to special summon a Evil Thorn. Evil Thorn allows me to proc Evil Thorn. Summon that here. Summon that here. Then we can pull Rika out actually using Evil Thorn. And what this does here... Excuse me. Sorry about that. What this does here is allows me to pull out a Rika as well as any other monster, really. I prefer to keep her because obviously she has 2,600 defense and Evil Thorn has 100 attack. So, as fun as that is, no. I could put an Underworld, Goddess of the Underworld in this deck. No, I can't. I lock myself to plants. Alright, so yeah. Anyways, so basically with Rika Flurries, if I tribute a Rika, or yeah, if I tribute a Rika monster specifically, I can destroy one of their cards. Or it forces them to destroy one of their... Okay, sure. Forces them to destroy one of their cards, though. And that's the idea. So I like getting one of those out as well as Teardrop and whatever else I can get out at the same time. So it's going to be a Tri-Brigade deck. I'm not going to win if it's a Tri-Brigade deck. Well, either way, the idea is that if like they play something that I can't target and I really need to get destroyed, I can proc, destroy, proc, and it forces them to tribute something in their hand, and that can be really good. It's only once per turn, so it's not a very strong niche either. It's just the fact that it tributes, so it's not avoidable, usually. So basically, oh, maybe he's not using a, certainly. That's weird. That's strange if he's not. Suppose he could be playing the other deck that we saw a while ago. I usually see this deck as, Tri-Brigade, and I haven't seen it at Tri-Brigade at all. Then again, I guess that's kind of maybe a plat thing or something. Well, either way, this is my last game, certainly. So, Let's hope it goes well. Let's hope I can show you some cool Rika stuff. Yeah, he's gonna summon... Yep. Wait. 2 of them? He's gonna, like, certainly, You can do his effect. Why? Why do they do that? Whatever. Excuse me. Yeah, so, okay. Wait. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's gonna fusion, or link... Gonna stop talking. Utopia. Cool. If he tries to go to the battle stage, I'll have to destroy that monster. It won't be fun, but it will be essential. Okay, he's gonna actually upgrade it. I thought so. I suppose I could have destroyed it to prevent him from upgrading in the first place, but I don't know. Okay. I guess I should have. I told you it'd be a Tri-Brigade deck. I told you it would be a Tri-Brigade deck. I've never seen one with Utopia in them, but I told you it'd be a Tri-Brigade deck. So yeah, thanks for coming to my stream. I hope you guys enjoy. Um, we'll do one last thing before we finish off. I'm gonna go look at something in one of my decks, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed. That's it. All right, let's see. I don't have room in here. What can I get rid of? Anything? Not really. Guess I won't be doing it. Yeah, so I was thinking about an Underworld Goddess, but I will not. So I hope this stream went well. Well, that's it for today, though.